Welcome back to Philip Sees China, where we make every effort to acquaint you with Chinese history and culture through the study of idioms and proverbs. In our previous episodes, we talked briefly about Qi Huang Gong and Xi Shi, both from the spring and autumn period, which would be followed by the Warring States period. Some debate exists on exactly when it started, ranging from circa 481 BC to 403 BC. In any event, as its name suggests, it encapsulated much bloodshed, but also experienced further cultural and bureaucratic reform, much of it the legacy of previous periods. Ultimately made up of 7 hostile states in a battle for power, dukes became known as kings, and in circa 221 BC, the state of Qin would stand victorious after a short 9-year conflict, ushering in the First Chinese Empire. The 7 states were the Qin, located in the far west, the Chu in the south around the Han and Yangtze River, the Han along the Yellow River, the Wei located in the middle of today's eastern Henan, the Zhao in roughly today's southern Hebei and northern Shanxi, the Yan in the northeast, centered on modern-day Beijing, and finally the Qi in the east of today's Shandong Peninsula. The king of Qi, King Xuan, is best known for receiving advice from Mencius. He is also generally credited with the establishment of the Jixia Academy, where the most renowned scholars of the era, including philosophers such as Mencius and Zhuangzi, came from great distances to lodge in the academy. Which leads me quite nicely into introducing another Chinese idiom, lànyú-chōngshù, or play the mouth organ to make up band numbers. What does this mean? Well, this is likened to someone masquerading an ability to fill a post without real qualifications or make up the numbers with inferior products. The story goes that King Xuan of the state of Qi loved to listen to the yu, an ancient mouth organ. He would order 300 musicians at a time to play the yu for him. A character called Nanguo, who couldn't play the instrument but passed himself off as one of the musicians, would always participate. Upon King Xuan's death, the throne naturally passed to his son, King Min, who also loved the instrument but preferred solo performances. And thus it was that upon his turn to perform, Nanguo slipped away from the orchestra. Now, does lànyú-chōngshù have any similarly meaning idioms in English? Well, one idiom that comes to my mind is fifth wheel. Primarily, this expression means something or someone is an unneeded extra or superfluous to requirements. This proverb appears in the 1531 French collection Proverbia Vulgaria. Thomas Dekker repeated it in a play, Match Me in London, in 1631. Thou tiest but wings to a swift greyhound's heel, and addest to a running chariot a fifth wheel. However, it was also being used figuratively during this period. You'll find this idiom very well used in China, and we hope you've enjoyed this next idiom. There's lots more to come. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Oh, and before we let you go, could you please consider giving us a like and subscribe? Until next time then, 熟能生巧, practice makes perfect.